Welcome back, my awesome friends. So the previous tutorial I showed how to transfer magazine images onto your tape, and then I made the little tags, and I was going to just leave it, but I realized there's a lot of new people that have joined, and I thought I will actually complete a tag for you to show you how to do that. So this is actually part 2 of the tutorial. So an interesting thing is, with the transferred images that you've done on the tape, they're quite sticky after you've finished them and after they've dried. So here are a few that I have obviously done that you will recognize from the previous video tutorial. And remember, this is not Frida, this is a Trechnikov picture. So I just thought I would show you what I do with them and show you how I seal it. I'm not going to go and paint everything for you, but if you've got clear gesso, I use the South African product Acroweld. It's an acrylic concentrate to give it a coating to take away the stickiness, because they are very sticky after you've finished. So I suggest before you do your tag that you actually just paint a layer of gesso or clear sealant over your transferred image. Okay, let's get started. So for interest's sake, I thought I will do this little bunny, because often we have small remnants of metal tape that are interesting and you don't know what to do with them, and they're too small for a tag. So I thought I will show you some cool tricks on what to do with it. I'm using a piece of thick metal tape, which is the 70 micron, and this transfer was done on the 30 micron thin metal tape. So I thought for interest we will use that and see what we can do. So the other thing that I didn't show in any previous video is how do you attach these, because it's shiny and sometimes glues don't stick so well with the metal. So I like to use some of this double-sided tape. So let's not waste some double-sided tape on the back. And some double-sided tape. So for me, the double-sided tape works the best. I've only recently managed to find this broad one, because most of them are just the narrow, sort of 1 centimeter wide double-sided tape. And I'm making a bit of a mess, but anyway. Okay, so I have now put my transferred image onto double-sided tape. I'm just using my finger to smooth it and remove the backing of the tape. Because remember, your sticky side is where your transferred image is. If we can actually remove the... Isn't it funny how a person struggles when you want it to be quick and easy? I can't seem to get the backing off. Okay, there you go. If I can just get the second piece off, that will be nice. Okay. I'm going to place my bunny in the middle and just smooth it down with my finger. Okay, there you go. So it looks quite unfinished. And then using the piece of broad tape that I showed you earlier, I keep all the remnants for, these kind of projects. And there we go. I actually want to line this up a little bit. So I'm just lining it on the grid here of the board. So I kind of get it a little bit straight, or straighter than I normally would. Okay, and I'm going to overlap, and you can see I'm lining it up with the grid. I want it to at least look a little bit neat. And I promise you, I cleaned my scissors before I started this, and they're really sticky. There you go. And let's trim that piece off. Okay. And let's see if I can cheat. I'm not sure if this is big enough, but I have a feeling it will be. So once again, just lining up my grid so it's kind of straight. Yep, it's going to work fine. There you go. Of course, my favorite tool, which is my credit card. I have absolutely no idea where I hid it on my table, but these things happen. Here we go. Just smoothing it down with my card. And I think then we need a little strip of something on the side, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to trim this. And you can cover the sides of your tape. If your picture's big enough, you can just fold it over, up to you. But I'm trimming this one and keeping the back plain. So here we go, and here we go, all trimmed and looking good. And here, the scissors are looking a nightmare. Remember to clean your scissors. You can use acetone. I find acetone works the best for me. Ordinary nail varnish acetone. So now we've done our tag. Can you see? And we're going to decorate, just hand decorate the thick tape. I'm not even sure how I'm going to do this, but let's just go with the flow. Squiggles. No. I'm stumped this morning. Absolutely stumped. When in doubt, draw lines. Not so. When in doubt, draw lines. So let's just draw a line here. Kind of finishes it off. I'm using my paper pencil or paper stump just around the whole reinforcer, and then okay, I actually don't know if I'm going to do too many squiggles. I was going to fill the whole piece of plain tape in, but I don't think I will. But maybe the back we can use our tool or something to give it some interest. What do you think? Use a tool. This one. So using our tool just from the line, I'm going to scratch a little bit of interest in. Okay, and you can see there's a little line from where the transferred image tape ended that's underneath there, and I'm actually going to use that line for interest. Work with what you've got, you know what I mean? So we'll just add a little interest. So look how cute that is. Really sweet. So now to sort out the edge. So for the edge, I actually think I'm going to use a piece of thin tape, your 30 micron tape. I'm going to cut this in half lengthways, and you can see a piece of crumpled tape lying on my desk from a previous project. And I'm also lining it up on the grid because I want it kind of straight. And let's do it from there. So you can see I just want it in between the lines, not right over the area we've already worked. So cut it with your blade or just tear it. There you go. Okay. I'm going to fold it over, fold it over. Okay. So as you can see, it just finishes off your tag. Don't you agree? And you have something beautiful out of a magazine picture. So use your double-sided tape. I think we should fill this in, even though I said we're not going to do it. Let's just fill it in with all the bits and pieces that I have. Cover the back. I must admit, 99% of my tags, I cover the back. I just think it makes them look finished. And, you know, if you really want to write somebody's name on it, you can just write it in the metal tag. Cover that. And there you go, all my strips of paper, or tape, utilized. And then using the blade, just trim it off. There you go. There you go. There you go. And the blade works much better than trying to clean your scissors every flippin' project because they're so sticky. I'm having one of those days where I'm so untidy. I'm sure you all have that. Everything is a mission. Stuck this to my board. Oh my word. Okay. So we've done that tag. Very simple and very dear makar. Now, dear makar is an Afrikaans word that says you are all over the place or confused, befuddled, you dear makar. So that was a very dear makar tutorial for you, but we've done that one. So now the second tag is one that I already prepared, actually these two. And what I thought is we're going to enhance them a bit. So remember, this tag here had words on it, and when you transfer words, they reverse. You get the mirror image, so they're backwards. So I thought, well, let's just hide the words, and how easy it is to do it with some of these lovely little flowers that I made. So I thought, well, yeah, let's do that. So we've got a butterfly, we've got a flower. I'm not really sure what I'm doing there, but I kind of like that one. I think there was another flower here. No, only those. Oh yes, there you go. Maybe that flower, because it's blue. What do you think? So you can just use your ordinary glue, your box glue, your craft glue, and let's stick the flower on there. And you just added a touch of bling, and it really makes that pop, don't you think? So that one's got some bling. And then this was the piece of background that I transferred, and let's also put some flowers. So I kind of like maybe purple one and a brown one. Yeah. So it's a bit of a grey day here in the garden route. We're heading into spring, but we've had some really weird cold weather. So there you go. And I think we're all done. What do you think? So just a little touch of bling, and we'll let those dry. I must admit, I really love the bunny. I think it came out gorgeous. But let's see what you can do with your transferred images. And I hope that helps. Take care.